Hello everyone, and welcome back to Guild Wars 1. So, few things to go over. Yeah, I realized I had forgotten to sell. Oops. Oh well. Oh crap, I forgot the second thing. What was it? There's something not important, but something I wanted to bring up. But I apparently forgot, so oh well. The third thing, though, is I figured out why the internet was having problems. Which has been, what, 3, 4 videos of me just complaining about that? So, turns out the problem was actually very simple. Apparently my internet got tired of me uploading. So you're saying... Wait, if it's got tired of you uploading, how are we watching this? How did this video get uploaded? Well, I still have to upload occasionally. But apparently it doesn't really like me uploading and doing stuff. Like gaming, for some reason. Because I guess gaming technically is also using uploading to an extent. But like, for example, Guild Wars 1, I can look at the rates here. Guild Wars 1 is using like 16 bytes to upload, 52 bytes to download. Like, that's not even enough to really warrant attention. Guild Wars 2 doesn't really use that much upload. Download doesn't really use that much download unless you're with a whole big group during like meta events. Then it uses a lot more download. But still, doesn't make sense. As I giving me these problems for... Well, I haven't had these problems in months, I guess. Current internet service provider just doesn't like me. But then again, I was doing this for how many weeks before these issues arose? Exactly. I was doing this for weeks. No problems. Then just recently, it's like, oh, well, you're uploading too much. So we're just going to start nerfing your internet. I'm a YouTuber. I sort of have to upload videos. I mean, it would be more of a problem if I was like, you know, getting paid by YouTube. And it's like, oh well, they're trying to interrupt my job. But since I'm not getting paid by YouTube, guess it's not that big of a deal. Sort of wish YouTube gave me, like, you know, actual pay, and it wasn't just like, oh, well, you need X amount of views on your videos, and X amount of subscribers to even monetize. Yeah, none of my stuff's monetized because I hate ads with a passion. Because here's the thing, YouTube's not that terrible about ads. But some sites, fuck off those sites. It's like, oh yeah, so we're gonna need you to turn off your ad blocker. Okay, fine, I'll turn off my ad blocker. Okay, well now we're just gonna spam you with 2,000 ads so you can't really do anything. Like, oh no, you tried to touch something. Well, this ad's gonna pop up on another page. You can't do anything. Close that page, go back. Nope, you tried to push a thing, it's back up. See, that's why I hate ads. Because it's sites like that made ads just so irritating to deal with. Anyway, so Carmel's here. Don't know where she went for the longest time. But now she's back. So yeah, this quest, basically you could have got from, well, from Lone Eye, or you could have got from Zerai the Learner. I forget what he says about it, but yeah, they both lead up to the same thing. Oh, so we have 15 trade contracts. I'll be back, Carmel. I have a stuff to go by. So, the Kodesh Bazaar. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can get enough quests to get up to another thing, but that's at least 2 rubies, sapphires, and diamonds. So I guess I got another fabricating key. I was like, I thought I sold that. Anyway. So yeah, I could go unlock a chest, or I could just sell the key. But the key's worth more than trying to open a chest and getting something that isn't worth that much. That's why I hate that treasure system. Like, I mean, it's good in principle. The whole... Oh, so... You use this key, you open this chest, you get loot. Found though the loot isn't worth the price of the key. I was like, hey look, it's already starting. You saw that delay though. Element of major wind. Here's the thing. Pretty much everything that's major, which would be purple, rune wise, isn't worth it. Just isn't worth it. Minor things and superior things you have to pay more attention to, but major things, yeah, unless the prefix inscription is worth looking into. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Depends which class. Profession, I should say. But yeah. Now I have 7,000. Nice. So the reason why we got all these trade contracts is to go uphill. So we go back hill. And notice Fabian trade officials. And no war, no whispers. But Fabian trade official. So she has that. We don't want to talk to her. We want to talk to maybe this one. So 7 trade contracts and you can get a ruby, sapphire, diamond. Found those, I probably should open my storage before doing this. So yeah. Which other thing, I could just buy those and sell those to the rare material trader. Because a reminder of how much things cost. Oh, is there anything to comment on, child? I heard a story about a giant worm eating a whole city. The worm was lying inside the monsters when the soldiers retaliated away to fight for Varish. I just heard his power joke for a festival day, my mom said it was too scary. Then my sister mad at me, she told me to go take a hike in the desolation. So, sapphires are worth more, diamonds aren't really worth that much, rubies aren't bad. That's where actual prices, I can't tell if they've gone up or down. I think they went down. So, material storage. Okay, so we have how many things? 8 rubies, 9 sapphires, 11 diamonds. So, I'm thinking we're gonna buy a couple diamond rubies. And yeah, put them in then. Maybe we'll buy another sapphire. If we can get enough trade contracts. I don't know if I can. Oh, what the hell are you doing all the way over here? Just one. You, go away. There are 2 rubies. I need 6 more trade contracts. Oop. Well, I mean, I could sell them for platinum. But I don't really need platinum. You know, I'm surprised they didn't actually make platinum return in Guild Wars 2, like as the very high tier with, you know, if you have enough gold it becomes platinum. Nah, you just have gold, silver, and copper. No platinum. Yeah, platinum was such a crucial part of Guild Wars 1. But 250 years later, nah, it's not very a thing. But yet platinum is still technically a thing. There's platinum ore. It's used with a thing to make dark iron. It's also, I think, used in jewelry. But yeah. But I can manage that stuff. But meh. Anyway, so not much more to do. Let's see, Norgu stuff. Need Norgu. That, need Master Whispers. That, need Master Whispers. So I guess, yeah, we're going back to Cornmill. As much as I hate to go back to Cornmill. Cause Cornmill is useless. But she got blinded, so she can't be helpful. Yeah, except for she knows exactly where she's going. But doesn't really need our help, so... My master's good. Need to find a way north of west through the desolation, but I feel my time on this world is nearing an end. My nightmares have grown stronger. Well, maybe we should kick you out of Hill. Like remember Dream Mahala? We start having nightmares, and then next thing you know, demons poured through. And we went into a dream, not dream version of Wrongjock. I don't know. Not stronger even than Melani's, they tear at my soul. I know not how much longer I can hold together. You see, my eyes were back in Ghidorah. Never mind. I need you to take Zed and speak with Mercer, see if there's any way to cross the deadly sulfur. Or see what other information or action that I can get from. So hey, remember the centaur we talked about? We're here into a race processing procession. Now we gotta go back and see if he has quest. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. I'm not sure if the second part of what I was gonna say. Not sure if how much I'm gonna record tonight. Cause A, it's hot. B, I'm tired. Then I was actually filling up to recording, but at the same time, should get recording done. Cause those are the problems. I've been focusing a bit too much on this and starting to slack off a bit on Kingdoms of Amalur. Again, trying to get back to working on bouncing between those two. Soulstorm's done. Soulstorm's just needs to get finished uploading, which will probably be uploaded before this. I need to get this done so I can start planning work for the Guild Wars 2 series, which I've been wanting to do. Problem though is I want to get this done, which is why we decided to return to this. Even though I have, you know, a lot more I should be working on, namely the backlog. Oh god, the backlog. Still not sure if when I'll get back to Divinity. Or Sacred 2 for that matter. Witcher 3, Witcher 3, I think my main problem with it is just the fact that New Game Plus it makes it just a bit too annoyingly difficult. Like, it's not very hard, it's just it's a layer of, hey, if you get hit, you're dead, basically. But if you don't get hit, you're fine. Like, I would prefer just a regular bounce, other than... It's not even like Dark Souls difficult, because you could just put Quinn on constantly, and you're fine. It's just the fact that, oh well, you got touched, you're dead. Some enemies are going to exploit that. It's like spells. Yeah, because it just does not scale properly. Because it doesn't scale properly, it feels like it just doesn't feel right. It's the problem with New Game Plus. Because it doesn't scale, and then we end up with issues. It feels sort of like it's just a slog at times too. I don't know. I plan on getting it done eventually. I was thinking maybe doing... Oh shit, this. Where's our failed runner? Half-base, one more shoulder. There's a man to surrender. All have resorted to the dungeon. Safe for confinement. Any who resist will be slaughtered. Find wood for a half-base. Process that first. Going to know its way with the centaur's human. Here is the death of your true oh, here we go. Jones will pass, we'll be here when the true day dawns anew. Here is the death of your true day. You would die for that Conan. Centaurs of the field. We will fight to our dying breath to break the Conan's hold over this land. Both, by the way, Conans. Hi. So I came here to speak to you, but apparently you're busy, so maybe I should come back later. Anyway, is it time? I think it's time to decide. So here's the thing. We sent her to proud and forward, we've been too busy fighting. Yeah, I think I read that. The desolation. It is... Fuck's sakes, Corners, I'm busy reading. Now I lost the dialogue. It's gone. Thank God. And now just... Doesn't feel like we should be in a crash. It's just out here and murdering centaurs now. I haven't even chosen quest. What is going on, start looking through his quest so I know if I probably need to do that first. Nope, they're sending fucking more. Jesus, game. Human, you smell. You smell my spice of light and honor. According to weaker darkness and evil, you're standing against this darkness. Stand with us now, better to send full company. Yeah, I was going to say, doesn't it feel like we should... That quest was already started. Just make sure murder does die. No for centaurs, they're just standing there not actually doing anything. Yeah, they don't matter much. But yeah, the fact that the quest started before you had the quest, that's... it's a bit off. Just saying, you probably shouldn't start the quest before I even have the quest. That should keep them at bay for some time, and feed my people for even longer. But around out the echoes, get more locals to compensate. The darkness still spreads, even now I can feel it in the earth, air, and water. Something has changed, or people like yours know of this legendary Nightfall. Strange times are upon us. But now you are not merely human. You're part of this pride. Teach yourself the old ways, my people. Some skills, though. Doesn't sound like he's going to teach us skills, but he doesn't give us skills. Like, here's the thing, if this was prophecies, he'd be teaching us skills. But since this is Nightfall, now we're just gonna give you money instead. I was gonna say, is it time? Might be time. Do you sense it, Pride Mate? Of course not. How the two-legged know such things, strange stories. How the plants in the surrounding regions are pouring in every day. I feel fire corruption spreading throughout the land, upsetting the balance of nature. I'm surprised that the corners are somehow linked to this. You humans are truly allies. Then you help us learn more about these incidents. Seek out yours first sight in the sunward marches. Find more best scouts and we'll lead you in the right direction. Hey, at least we're getting life points, barely, but yeah. By the way, where's the main quest gonna take me? Oh, I have to literally go over there. Okay. Well, I'm not concerned about that then. That quest is never gonna be done. At least not until I get a new character to do such. But then this character, wasn't I going to potentially delete this character after I was done with it? I forget. This, not sure. I could probably do it, but meh, I don't really want to be honest. Okay, we'll go to Venture Cemetery and do the side quest before we go to the Desolation. I'm not very fan of the Desolation, and you'll see why. It's very yellow. It also has, in my opinion, one of the best challenge missions. Just cause it's basically Pac-Man. It's fun. I used to do it a lot. Trying to get things for armor for my heroes, but yeah. I can't remember why else I did it. Well, yeah, maybe I was getting rep doing it. I can't remember. Probably not. The Venture Station here is not natural. A great demonic presence is slowly consuming the entire region. But mere words cannot describe the terrors I have seen. Go examine the suspicious shrubs that are open in this region, then you will see the evils of which I speak. I need to go look at shrubbery. Okay. There was a suspicious shrub. We should go poke it. Oop. Oh god, this is neat. Let's go away for a sec. Cause I'm being attacked and I also want to bring up the whole, yeah, Go to Stream Planet is a series. Thing is, I'm not sure when I'll get to it. Like, I'm thinking maybe September. Of course, that doesn't mean when I'll start uploading it. But the problem is I need to actually, like, I want to get some of my stuff off a checklist, basically. Like, August right now is anniversary steps. Probably by the time I upload this is anniversary steps. Because Guild Wars 2 came out in August, around August 28th. I think I got a head start at August 25th. And I remember it being pretty much hell when it first came out. Because everything started breaking, the gym, not the gyms, what's it, the gym store? I remember the trading post was down for like weeks. It's basically let everyone, you know, stock up everything. And then, hey, the store's the trading post is up, which means everyone's selling at once. And yeah, that's how you murder an economy before it even starts. As long as if it cross between Rasta Tyrant and a it's like, here is Canthania. How is it even here in Ilona? How interesting. But yeah, like I have a checklist. Cause like I made back up to 2,000 gold. Which is actually a lot in Guild Wars 2 standards. Maybe not as much as some people have. But still, it's a lot. It's more than most people have. I noticed a lot of people, you know, don't apparently know how to make gold in Guild Wars. Right, it's not that hard. Especially now with fishing. Fishing makes money easily. Stupidly easy. Like love-hate fishing. Cause it's stupid how it like shames or makes you shudder. Like, it's stupid how much money comes from fishing. Like, I think eventually the prices will probably go down once people stop worrying so much about Gen 3 legendaries and the variants. But until then, yeah, it's just stupid money. Like, basically you farm legendary fish, you get ambergris, you sell ambergris for 2 gold and ambergris. That all adds up. Next thing you know, you made like 60 to 70 gold before you even selling like metal loot. And then that metal loot puts you up to 100, and yeah. And people don't know how to make gold. Like some people are like, oh, I only have like maybe 100 gold at best. It's like, I can make 100 gold in a day. Then of course there are those people that know how to play the trading post and stuff, and they can make thousands of gold each day. Those are the rare scary people who have way too much time on their hands, even more so than me. This is Lauren Jungleberry Bush. Our transfers for use of making corn and jamba juice. But anyway, besides the money, like I need to make sure that money stays above that. Well, anniversary sales. Anniversary sales mean well, basically plans by the supply cuts. Supply gives me a few weeks. If I don't buy it on the day it comes out, well, the week it comes out, the prices go up each of the week. Not entirely sure if I want anything very close that I can't see actually gives me, but I'm still probably going to buy it. I was probably going to buy bank tabs. Maybe some other stuff that I should probably have bought before. So, cars, more gems. Which, something I really wish Guild Wars 1 had is the whole conversion of in-game gold to real money, basically. Cause, yeah. That's, in my opinion, one of the most interesting things about Guild Wars 2 is, like, when it first started, yeah, it wasn't really that big of a deal because, let's face it, you weren't going to make enough gold to really make enough gems back then. Nowadays, yeah, sure, you could go buy gems and turn it into gold, but that's stupid. You don't want to do that. Because it's easier to make the gold and turn all that gold into gems than it is the other way around. In my opinion, anyway. So yeah. Get to the anniversary sale. Hopefully stock up enough gold. Then September. Then you buy another thing. Prepare for pirate stuff in September. Because pirate stuff. Because It's a thing in Guild Wars 1. International Talk Like a Pirate Day. I forget. It should be like Monday the 19th of September. I think. Basically, Guild Wars 1, grog starts dropping, and if you drink it, you talk like a pirate. It's a thing. I think there's also a yard. Where's language at? Oh yeah, by the way, one thing I forgot to mention, I forgot that there was fork. By the way, fork. That's language. Language. We have the comfort young animal. The skill. For those 7 heals. Oh god, Burk. Why is Burk not a thing in Guild Wars 2? Burk. That's speedful sport. Back to English. Anyway. I guess maybe we'd have sent people back. If we have it in Not sure if we'll be recording the Guild Wars 1 still by the time the International 5 days, I'd say. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're done by then. Hopefully we're in Guild Wars 2 by then, but we'll see. So anyway, let's go poke more plants. While I continue to sweat hill. Despite the fact it's only 81 degrees now. It's a push. Pushy push. We're expecting something else. Apparently I was. I missed it. Probably was crashing there. It's just too many. It's entirely new. Cause I mean, yeah, we've started over here. Gone here, we've gone here, we've gone here. I guess we don't cover the entire map, but still. Oh my god, the target is obstructed. Well, that's why we're used to use spells. And not just auto attack. Dick. So I one more plant after this? And while we're here, save. 4 more chiefs. That looks like a drainer one. into my argument about the whole human gods and the fact that not exactly they're not basically gods by the whole standard, you know, cosmic beings of unlimited power. They're more of beings that have enough power that they can be considered gods. They sort of came into the role. They didn't, you know, just exist and form everything around them. The planet is a dark aura. Oh no, it's not the dark aura. Whatever can we do? Apparently we'll slay more plants. And now we go back to Murder's Room. I think there's at least 2 more quests. 3. Yeah. Shame is they're not giving me trade contracts. They're giving me cornered coins, which I don't really need at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure there's enough trade contracts that can be gotten to get another stone. Jewel, I should say. But yeah, also something I dislike is the fact that it's all the way around. Which means we have to constantly go back to him. And fight these groups again. Or I could just not go to the desolation, but shrug. That's how many field quests I usually don't do in Guild Wars 1. Just cause some of them are tedious, like the whole mapping the Echo Forest or the Jade Sea. Yeah, no, I don't really do that because they want you to go to specific locations, and you have to get every single one. You can't just go from another place to the one that's close to it. You have to get every single one in that map before you move. And use your life map. I think Guild Wars 1 is the one game that I don't really care that much about exploring the map, to be honest. Mostly because the fact of what they did with actually events. The whole 0.1% of skirting the edges and stuff like that to explore maps. Yeah, no, I'm good. That, and sometimes it feels like such a slog to get from point A to point B. Just because you're fighting all these enemies, or you're running constantly. There's no real checkpoints. It's not real in Prophecies anyway. Prophecies really didn't like having restaurants. Like they'd have a restaurant like Hill, and then maybe like Hill. Not like the ones that are like Hill, Hill. Anyway, the demonic corruption of the land is worse than suspected. What sorts of evil would be powerful enough to infect such a large area? Perhaps we should consider ourselves lucky that we don't know. More horrible news. The demonic corruption has spread to the nearby lands in the east. They've been touched by an evil more potent than we have ever encountered. We hope to seek the source of that corruption and purify before it spreads further. This essence is putting the ancestor tree and the entire village in danger. I offer you the seed. Bless piece of the great ancestor tree, although it may look like nothing more than an ordinary seed. The life of our pride is encaged within. Defeat the tormented lands to the east and drop the sacred seed. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I thought I remembered this quest. I thought these things were naturally, well, I thought there was some elementals over here naturally, and that the restaurant over here was the one with a whisper agent. But here's where you sort of wish you had a whisper agent, because there's a lot of elementals that we need to go purify. Oh, so hey, you know that whole flag exists because you're uploading? Yeah, whole thing. Like I even checked and it's like, oh, my upload rate's dropping. Why is my upload rate dropping? Because, yeah, that's a thing. So, I think we have to go. I like that. You cannot pick up that item. Well, I clearly need to pick up that item. So we have 9 more of these things should be. Oh, so these ones are pick up the city. Go over here. Big old whoop. Pick up the seed. We go over hill. Yeah, there's. Trying to think how many more quests. There's another quest where we have to go take like a sacred route and go purify some things, and then there's another quest where a bunch of northern knights show up on the map. We have to head against that. Oh, and then there's another quest where he wants us to go hunt like giants and bring them their tusks. That quest sort of sucks because, yeah, you want a specific item. A reminder that items are divided among the party. Yeah, makes it hard to actually get what you want. Did I not purify that? I might not purify that. I might purify these things aren't really that impressive, are they? I think the elementalist ones would have been more threatening with that whole... What is it? Sandstorm turning Earth? Thing that yeah, they would have been much more threatening. These are just sort of, well, they're here, they're gonna attack you. Ooh. But why even is there a wait? I don't even know. Probably some of my hammer attacks. It would be more threatening if they all attach you instead of just one at a time. Because, yeah, one at a time just... Oh no. They're so threatening. Well, that was over 28. Ooh. Oh, one more. That one's actually a boss. I can see its aura slightly. What's it gonna do? Wait, did I just... I'm thinking. Remember that one I wasn't sure I purified? Yeah, let's go do that again, apparently. I think I may have progressed. Whoops. Hey, there's that one I thought we murdered. It's back. I guess I didn't purify and it came back. I can't drop the item because... Hey look, the lag's back again. I lag. I would like to be able to drop this item. There we go. Apparently that counted, because apparently we skipped that one. And then the game was like, oh, well, you need to go purify the boss. But we took out the boss and did that. So yeah, don't break the quest. Let's see, just so I'm more comfortable. I mean, I can play Guild Wars 1 with just a mouse. Technically. Because it's click to move. Yay. There's that whole, you can hold both mouse buttons and move. Then all I have to do is push skills and push the target things. Bit easier to target things from tab, though. But I was grateful for what you have done. Although one source of corruption is gone, feel there were others the roots of scourge were ancient, perhaps deeper than those of our ancestor tree. Oh shit, this one. So here's the thing. We don't need the seed anymore. Our worst nightmare is realize the great ancestor tree is showing signs of corruption. It is all my people have, all that holds us together. Never did I imagine this day would come. The evil we face right with the power of your human gods. We must save the ancestor tree. Its roots span the entire region, but the infection seems more concentrated to the south. Travel there and you'll find ancestors' routes. Offshoots of our ancestor tree. They become corrupted. Take these sacred roots. I can't just use a seed. Cleanse the corrupted roots with their power. So we take these roots. This one's a master quest. I know, right? It's like there's only 3 sprouts. Why is this hill master quest? Cause apparently they think this is threatening. I know, right? Well, let's go see what we're up against. Difficulty master. Cause, you know, there's a corrupted root and 2 corrupted flowers. I mean, you feeling threatened? I'm not feeling threatened. Do I just need to hold? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how this has a master quest though. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Cause like, it's pretty easy. To make it feels like it should be harder, you know? I guess I forget, maybe it's you can't actually damage them without the roots. So it's hard because you have to hold the roots while doing it. But yeah, if you're a spellcaster that's not a problem, so I don't know. Seems like after all, we didn't master quest in Eye of the North. Most of those were solo, and they sucked. Oh, so hey, there was a ranger. Not ranger. Monk boss! I'm monk boss. Monk boss has glimmer of light. Take it out before guild. One most effective way to deal with monk NPCs is make sure that the damage... Yeah, AoE. Make sure the damage is hitting everything. That way the monk AI gets confused on which target it should actually be healing. Because oh no, the allies are being hurt. That means we should heal the allies. But wait, we're also hurt. So which one do we heal first? Those are only level 24. I feel like they should at least be level 28 or something to be considered threatening. I guess they all use it. And they do spawn bugs. For like I don't have to drop this thing There's the next one. Pretty much all the way up there. Full circle. Convenient. Oh shit, I've completely forgot about... Oh no, I went back and I tortured the Cornins in that one place. I was going to say, I didn't torture the Cornins in that other place that I usually go to. The one with the actual guards I can speak to. Oh well, we might go back to that old playthrough once we finish mine. There's a lot of things once we finish Nightfall. Like, yeah, it's sort of unique in the fact of how they did things. Like, okay, so Prophecies was probably, in my opinion, it's good for new characters. For the whole lore perspective and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's bad for, you know, if you're trying to actually make gold or anything. Because the game's basically like, oh yeah, just the first time around, here's these skills, here's these crappy weapons. Let's sell gold. Let's sell but stuff you need. Because that's how they thought they should make the game. Then in factions they decide, hey, let's give the player gold for doing missions and stuff. And all these other quests. So that way they can just buy skills. Buy weapons. Stuff like that. Nightfall 5 both copied the whole factions concept. However, Source furnaces when they go to the green weapons. Factions, though, they decide, hey, the player beat the campaign. We need to give the player something for their time. So here's a thing you can turn in for green weapons, which most of them suck to play. I mean, sure, sword, dagger is bad, but life, yeah, not correct. And like all the magic items, sort of suck too. The focuses weren't that great. Scepters weren't great. But I forget if they were even worse staves. I'm pretty sure they weren't that great. Nightfall's stuff is better, but yet I also don't exactly like their staves. Either North, in my opinion, has the proper balance of stuff. And then they use that same concept with like prophecies when they finally added an in reward to prophecy. I mean, that they are more cursed stuff though. The whole +5 energy and 60 health. It's not bad. I believe Nightfall's is +30 health and +10 energy? Or something stupid like that. But we'll get into that one when we finish this. But anyway, as I was going to say. So, yeah, despite the fact of the changes between games, Nightfall was the only one that was like, hey, let's make it so the player has to actually make these choices on who to side with and stuff. I don't think they really matter, but, you know, it was something new. And the fact that, because there's these choices, you're locked off from quests, which is bad. And how you beat the game, then you get access to everything again, which is good. But then you have to go back though and do the stuff that you missed, which is bad. Anyway, thank you. You have shown great kindness to our people. See now, not all humans are equal. The corruption ancestor tree. It's been hoped that my people rejoice, for we both know this is not the end of the dangers we face. Good luck on your journey. The center tree will always be here for you. By the way, I still have more quests. Ancestors help us as far as we got. The ancestor tree once full of life, full of the wisdom and power of the ancients, is now evil's breeding ground. Fire demons spawn from branches and fall to the earth like rotten fruit that poison our village. You must help us. He'll take more sacred roots. Purge these abominations. By the way, we already have sacred roots, so we're not giving us sacred roots. I know, right? Oh no, evil flag. This kind of seems like it's really good match. Just because of how many are spawning. I mean, that's more than last time. And more before time. Instead. Just say. Man, there's more. Look at all this gold. Who would have guessed the plants could have all this gold? I mean, I'll take all of it. But yeah, just how many more groups? 2 more. Okay, that's a lot of plants. This should be the last group. Yeah, we did the thing. Again. Have we done Centaur? The ancestral tree is in a weakened state. But I no longer detect a foreign presence. Your actions brave hurricanes, a major legacy among our pride. Thank you. Reserve time to separate help from war towers that tell Reefers head away from the Northlands. Speak when we are ready to continue. That's it. Our scouts to support spotted a large army of nightmare creatures. From the north, we must stand and fight. Join me, heroes, and show these demons they have underestimated the failed run of pride. So yeah, and now another master quest. This one should definitely be a master quest compared to that other one. I don't know why that one was considered that. Yeah, so we have a bunch of elder fighters, which are probably all rangers. For the pride. And now we have... Now we need to actually adjust and get ready for this. So we basically have to defend against a whole shit ton of Margonites. I mean a shit ton of Margonites. Cause hey, it's not just one group, 2 groups. But not just 2 groups. There's got it there. Best thing we do is get ready to fast as fuck. Well, though you guys aren't attacking like fire. You're attacking like fire. Oh, now we got to stealth. I can't really do much about it. Oh, and now we reach this point where they're stacking up on my heroes. Bad. Okay, Margonite cleric over here. Cleric over here. Where is the cleric? Stop here. Oh god, here comes another. You guys aren't murdering. Now we're getting around. Like, honestly, you guys need to drop the cloud. So they have to be done. Get that man on. Crooked spell break. You can't have to cast spell break. Then there's all these fucking all the characters that focus on activating making them master kill. Can you stop moving? And yeah. All they have to do is all attack one target. Unfortunate, but that's not what I'm talking about. Still, this is not anymore. Actually, 3 more groups. Fuck. Okay, now close through. Yeah, this is where we're from. Look at how many people. Because they have some jumps. Like, look, that's cool. It's just 2 of them. Like, it's not, yeah. There was the flare ball over there. And I can't keep my elbow up. I'm trying to keep my red back. Alright. Somehow I was alive by cat. By the way, we're not done yet. I know you're thinking, wait a second, we took out 3 groups though, all at once. Yeah, the game's... They weren't joking when they said map. It's pretty freaking stupid. Like, from a balance perspective, yeah. This is stupid. I don't know why they decided to do this. Very bad. But yeah, that's just a bit too much for the players to have. But yeah, no, they really. No, they can't. That's stupid. Soon because I can't keep hearing like 10 guys. Yeah, like those I'm surprised they're not attacking. Where do I stop? so close. So you can't see that wall. I'm emergency. Oh, hey, that should put me down, surprisingly. Oh, the problem though is Mercer is probably going to be the last. Probably going to go down soon, too. I don't know how many other centaurs are left. Not many. But yeah, look how many freaking melee support they have. And now he's using that sword. Get rid of that. Right. Hit that one. Hit one of these. Hit it over. Yeah, I was that's the turn I like that. Oh, that's definitely. It's not like I'm trying to keep people alive. They're just getting practically one shot. And they're dead again. Please start killing me. So stop doing that. You guys are terrible. You think dead, they stop murdering everyone. Seriously. You know the worst part? I'm not sure if it's survival. We didn't fight a boss. Does that mean, oh god, we just barely made it through this one. I'm not looking forward to another round. Can I please be done? Surely we're done. Sure we're done? No, we're not done. Why are we not done? I can't go through another round. You don't understand, I can't go through another round. Oh hey, there's the boss. Please tell me it's just that group. I can tell if it's just that group. Like that's whatever. That group. Like 10 more levels. Yeah. Good. Okay, there's 2 more than I agreed for. No, okay, time to get that. Time to get that clarified. Friggin' terrible. And you, curse it well. Okay. Blackwater is better indeed. You fight well for one so filthy. We have little to offer you in turn, but we shall grant you a great honor. Our young will sing ballads of your greatness. Your name will be remembered by people through the darkest of the nights. Go for your mentor and see us through to daylight. By the way, he also has a quest later on once we actually get into the desolation involving collecting giant tusks. But yeah, I'm surprised we made it through that one. Cause that quest is, yeah. You know what you need to fight. 3 waves at once. What's that? They have a whole bunch of Reapers and Executioners that are just gonna start one-shotting your everything. Yeah, okay. That's nice. the only way. We must cross the desolation. I mean, we've been here before. We demonstrate what happens when you try to cross the desolation. But yeah, it's very yellow. Sulfurs. It's not exactly fun to look at. Especially for extended periods of time. Now we found a Mersefield runner. Recent hurts are, yeah, the same thing. Do not suffer from the bounds of the sulfur taste. You see, those are the very worms Palo Joker was said to have controlled. Perhaps they hold the answer you seek. Only Palo Joker knows, but beware to see the undead king. Who bark of men's souls, promising 30 wishes, and granting none, or granting them in ways that only serves his wishes. Find Palo Joker if you must find a way to across the desolation, but beware deals made with such a two-legged devil. Where isn't Palo Joker dead or defeated or banished or something? I'm pretty sure he's not here. He's gone. That's a good thing. Hi, Carmel. Hello, Joker. The Scourge Pharaoh was defeated in the battle to High Victorious. If that was not the end of the story, it seems he could not be killed. After the battle said that members of Torios' elite guard formed, the Order whispers these great hunters received powerful magic to bind him within a great tomb. They venture beyond mine will commemorate the victory. My dreams will tell me we must travel to this wonder and see what awaits us. So basically, hey, we need to go over here. Also, Zed is just Centaur Elementalist. Cause, yeah. Centaur Elementalist. So now we go back to Jahai Bluffs. Cause you know, what else could be a monument to the defeat of Palo the Joker? Feel my time in this world is never gonna end. The closer we get to the realm of torment, the more I feel my mind bound to its power. Should I help you back to the Sunspur Sanctuary? No, China, you have done enough. My nightmares have led me to this place many times. I can feel Abaddon in my soul, in my mind. Oh no, the darkness consume me hill. Well then. No, Cornel, what dark magic is this? I was just on the side travelers to report this. Look around and see why she led us here. Sorry, that Cornel just poofed into Torment Portal. Right. Anyway, let's go poke the monument to the defeated Palo Joker. Final commands the defeated Palo Joker at the Boucher High. After 100 days of light battle to Royale and its elite troops defeated Joker's undead force of grey giants and undead centaurs. Despite attempts made with magic blade and even darker means, Palo Joker could not be killed. Remember this, by the way. Palo Joker could not be killed. Cause here's the thing. Palo Joker is basically he's basically a lich. A reminder of how liches work. Cause here's the thing. Guild Wars 1 fucked that up. Cause liches require flattery. Basically, you put your you put your essence into a phylactery and you can't die. That's one of the things about being a lich. Which you could say Morrowind. You could say Dagafur is technically a lich. Because his experiment with the Heart of Loken, spoilers by the way for Morrowind, would have technically made the Heart of Loken his phylactery. So in a way it makes him less of a god, well, with the grand and intoxicating innocence, and more of, yeah, lich, technically. But yeah, anyway, Patrick Yoder was one with the undead lich, you know, the visitor. I wonder exactly call him a lich, because he doesn't have a phylactery. He basically, unless you consider the Scepter of Ore his phylactery, in which case, yeah, we never really actually destroyed that, so. But Palawajoko can't be defeated by any real means, because he just comes back. That whole lich-like thing. His elite forces chained him by magic and bound him deep in the earth. So basically they used him in prison. Thus the undead lord's defeat was complete and Palawajoko sealed away forever in a location kept secret by the Order of Whispers. You know, this location kept secret. That's the same as his monument. I know, right? Anyway, hi. There's supposed to be dialogue. There's supposed to be dialogue happening, by the way. Don't know why it's not happening. Yeah, that's just really weird, because there's supposed to be dialogue that's supposed to happen now. But, yeah. Basically, Palawajoko is supposed to thank us, and then he's... There we go. Free at last. Greetings, mortal. I am Palawajoko, the Scourge of Thavi. I was betrayed as a better giant, seared away by the cowardly Order of Whispers. This force is going to destroy my throat, though. I once commanded thousands upon thousands of undead warriors. Bring me for king to abound to my will. The great ones of the desert were on disposal. Such was the kingdom of Palawajoko. The awakening of reality freed me. Now I must see to rebuild my empire for this chance to rule once again. I thank you and bid you farewell. Toodles. And off he goes. Let him run. For since he won't get far before my pride tracks him down. Do. Virtual would likely be in charge of the hunt. Let's go meet up with him. Yeah, he just peaced and ran away. By the way, go over here to the Gates of Desolation. Let's go talk to our good buddy Palawajoko. Cause yeah. This is the thing. I want you to remember what we have done here, by the way, when we get into Guild Wars 2. Because 250 years have passed since we freed Palawajoko. We probably shouldn't have done that. Actually, it's more like 206. Still. Probably shouldn't have freed Palawajoko. But we sort of needed his help. Yeah. I left that lag spike again. Man, these haven't been disconnected. But still. Cause who knows, I can't upload and do stuff. Fun times. How long is it gonna take to upload that video? I don't know yet. So anyway, a bunch of centaurs and Palawajoko. smell too like walking from 4 miles away. 80% babes at Fortnite. I could smell you coming from 10. Well, there you go. He's saying I stink. We have the dying two-leg strat. He was trying to return home to regain his own, but seems being buried and bound for so long has cost him all his power. What should we do with him? Well, it would have to cost him all of his power, because you literally can't kill him. You literally can't. Like even if you could, you just pop back up. Let's speak with him. Watch out for said though, you can get later arrogant times, especially when there are 2 like folk. Let me know when you're ready to speak with the dead one. Well, let's go speak with Palo Angelica. Cause nothing bad will happen from that, I'm sure.
Did you think you could escape us, Gravewalker? We could follow your stench across the desert.
You are a natural follower, Centaur. Your dead ancestors served as my cavalry.
We did not come to trade insults, Palawa. We want to know how to cross the desolation.
Sorry to disappoint. Only the dead and the demonic can walk the sulfur flats unscathed.
Let me rip his limbs off. He'll still be able to tell us afterwards.
You wouldn't dare, mule.
You're right. Fire is a better way to deal with a lying abomination like you. Someone fetch me a torch.
Don't lie to us, Palawa. The histories speak of mortals at your bone palace. How did they get there?
I did not lie. No mortal can walk the sulfur flats, but there are great worms who travel beneath those sands. These can serve as your steeds, but you have to do one thing.
What's that?
You have to show them you are their master. Otherwise, you're worm food.
Oh, there you go. So yeah. Now finally, we're ready to start on the desolation. It's been way too long doing Centaur Quest. Thanks for helping me fight the demons and the undead. But did you need to wake up that smelly undying two-legged abomination? Eh, regardless, Mercer told me to give you this, and thanks. Hi, don't mind the stench, it's the sulfur here in the desert. After a while, I won't bother you because it's rude to abuse your smell. Tell me about past events. Probably gonna recap on this once we start the next video, but yeah. After finishing her fireworks at the Temple of Elizabeth, Ferris escaped that would find and enter Abaddon's prison. She fled across the desolation, and the only way you catch her now is to cross that great desert. And to do that, you'll need to tame the desert worms. Ajundu, the Queen of the said Junadu. Ajundu, Queen the Queen of the Junadu, can give you the power to ride the desert worms, but first you must find a fear. And Palo Joke is the only one who knows where to find her. Follow him to the Junadu pedestal, summon Queen Nanjidadu and defeat her. Only then will the worms be yours to command. Tips: Undead have a nasty habit of using massive amounts of conditions. Sure your heroes are ready to deal with them. The Junadu worms are very powerful allies. Take the time to learn their strengths and weaknesses before proceeding. Right. Well, that's next time. Cause yeah. And so we're going to remember to sell before I head off. Oh, that's not identified. We should identify. Ooh. Well, Undertaker's probably isn't worth much. Attunement. Not sure I could save attunement for someone. Anything else need identified? Ah, there are quite a few things. Boop, major absorption's not worth it. Highly salvageable. The problem with this here is it's gold. So, like, I don't want to salvage it. Because it's worth more as it is than, you know, into materials. I think. Now then, this bow I will gladly salvage. Because it's like only worth 50 something. That's whatever. Compared to, you know. So yeah, these coins I could go and turn them into get like another one of those and stuff. But at the same time, I don't care. And they're gone. Like, I don't want to go back and deal with that. I could, but meh. Sell that for 300 something. And that's another 3,000 gold. Boop. And hey, more corner pendants. Pendants. Yay. While we're here, wood. Oh. I do have 500 wood. That means I need to start selling that, don't I? Okay. Those are the traders for stuff for the desolation or hill. It should be at the well, like the bone powers or yeah, probably they should be at the bone powers since it's technically the capital area of this place. But yeah. Bone powers is like over here. Wait. Over here? Right. Somewhere over there. Anyway. So next time we'll head through the desolation. I'm not sure if we'll get all the way through the desolation, but we'll get started on it. As for side quests in the desolation, not sure how many of those I'll do. There's some that just, yeah, bit tedious, but we'll see. Anyway, as for now though, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.